I know that he does hit some points once in a while, but that's like, you know, when you're running around in the dark hitting everything, you're gonna smack something once in a while, right? So the thing that I want to talk about specifically is a few things in this video that he did here that just made me laugh. And what the hell? It's just too, I can't leave this alone. I haven't looked at his channel in months and months and months. But then something this morning, I was like, I gotta look at his chart and see what he's saying, or look at his channel and see what he's saying. And I think I wanted to look too is because I've been hearing so many people say age of Aquarius more lately. Age of Aquarius is gonna shave us and all that bullshit, right? So I thought, oh, I'll see what he's been saying because he's got 1,000 followers, and people who don't really know any better or don't know any astrology tend to really cling to his channel and look to him. And that's what he wants. He wants you to look to him for guidance. Like he calls himself us and we instead of I. This is one that I actually talked about in my group, my astrology group, back when he was in my astrology group before I kicked him out. I talked about this lightning guy. Anyway, he brings it up here, so I'm just going to let you guys watch this for a sec.
Your chart. This is Roy. The lightning man, they call him. He got struck by lightning 7 times. So I found his birth date, not his time. Wish I could have found his time, and wish I would have known when he got the lightning strikes. That would have been really cool.
Okay, well, Claudio, funny you say you wish you had, because... All right, here's how easy it was to find Roy Sullivan's birth date with a Rodden rating of A for his. So when you look at a chart on astro.com, you can read this Rodden rating to see how accurate their birth time is. Data as quoted by the person, kin, friend, or associate. So, and here they are. Here are all the times he was struck by lightning. Claudio, see? Claudio just ignores that people have been doing this for thousands of years and recording it and recording all this data. Claudio just ignores all of that. He made up his own zodiac. He's making everything up. And then he's taking little bits from here and there that Santos has said or that I've said in the past because he used to be my astrology group. So, yes, okay, he goes on.
Caduceus glyph, right? The medical caduceus. So he had a complete alignment of Ceres and Neptune, and he was getting struck by lightning. So
okay, so that's his. See, guys, look, he's meant to be struck by lightning because he had Ceres by Neptune. What?
Do this when you start learning astrology. You can just go pick these anomalies here, go look at their chart, and see what you see. That's how you learn.
That's how you learn.
I've done that with shingles. I've done that with all sorts of different things.
Okay, so now he's a medical astrologer. See, that's the problem. That's what annoys me. Medical astrology is real, and people have spent years on it, doing the actual work, the actual astrology, not just making shit up like this.
Okay, so we just went through understanding karma. Does anybody have any questions?
I have plenty of questions,
Benjamin?
but you remove my comments, Claudia.
I was just on there. I just wanted to understand why Pisces is the least amount of love and the least amount of wisdom.
Pisces is the least amount of love and the least amount of wisdom. That's what he's telling people.
Find one here.
And on that, how much love and wisdom are the age of Aquarius we're going into? Is that like compared?
Right. Okay, so Pisces, you can see, has 2 fish. One that's leaning more towards going towards the point in the middle, the north, like you stated, and the one that's pointing towards the outside, but you can still it still has a slight angle, like it's playing on a record player, taking a long way home, like Supertramp said. So like we're just 2 lost souls swimming in a fish bowl. When you fall from Aries consciousness down to the feet, Pisces, you're the least amount enlightened.
Okay, so on that logic, actually, the only way you get from Pisces to Aries is by using the glyph, you know, where your feet are wrapped around touching your head, you know, like this. So if you were coming from Aries, you'd be going just over here, just slightly above the head. Slightly above the head, still really close to the head. And then coming away from there would be even further away from Aries. So if Aries is the enlightened one, like he's saying, which I agree that Aries is where the sun rises. I believe I doubt space of Pisces that we talk about. So if you're going even one more back to Aquarius, you're getting even further away. So even what he's saying doesn't even make sense.
So Sarah is aligned with Neptune. Neptune is 100% lightning bolts. Okay, people say Jupiter is not true. It's Neptune. And Neptune
Take it
is
from
home in
Claudio, the
Aquarius.
expert.
So
Dear Claudio, I challenge you to actually do these charts on a live stream. Read these charts. It doesn't matter if you read Placidus or Equal House. Read all of these charts. These are the charts for when he was struck by lightning. And show me that Neptune rules lightning and not Jupiter. And spoiler alert, I've already looked at them all, and Jupiter is an aspect in all of those charts. I know Claudio won't do those charts. He doesn't even know how to read charts. He puts it in his computer and then he hits the aspects button, and then the computer tells him what aspects are happening because he can't look at the chart and read it because he's a total noob.